What if the system was designed and set up to try to flesh out the Messiah, to try to find the Messiah? They designed the system to look for the Messiah in each race. Or did they know that the Messiah was going to be of a darker race? They knew the prophecy. They know the prophecy. They knew what Yeshua was talking about 2,000 years ago. The coming of the Son of Man. 2,000 years later. And then they set the system up to have everybody watching and waiting for Yeshua to return. If you are properly understanding and thinking for yourself, you will see that it's another one coming. And the system and the ones that are controlling the system have been preparing for that. What if all this different slavery that happened over the course of hundreds and thousands of years was to try to find this Messiah? And the system itself is designed for all the poison and all the toxins, the low negative energies, low frequency, low vibration. If the one Messiah was going to be the most powerful individual, they're going to try to poison this individual before this individual can get started. Manipulate, brainwash, use magic. That's their favorite. Magic. To try to eliminate the Messiah. Set up MLK mind control. What if that's for the Messiah? To get into the head of Messiah so the Messiah can forget who he is and live his entire life out not knowing. What if the technology that this system has accumulated, they were preparing and studying and looking for the Messiah? If all the cameras that's set up was looking for the Messiah, all the computer systems, all the technology, all the way up until this day and time, was preparing and watching and looking for the Messiah. All the nuclear weapons, all of the arms tactics all over the world, preparing and waiting for the Messiah, for the final battle, for the final showdown. Just like the days of Moses, just like the days of Yeshua, there was a word, there was prophecy 2,000 years before these individuals came. And heads of power were ready for that individual. They gave specific seasons of when to look for this child. They were looking for this child before this child was born. We could never find him. Same thing with Yeshua. They were trying to find Yeshua before Yeshua was born. But they had to sneak him in here, the universe created. Because they knew that they were going to be waiting for him. And the same thing about now, this is the season, the time of the return of a Messiah that's going to uplift humanity, give humanity back their power, give the human being itself back its power, its thoughts, its body, its way of living. That's the return of the Messiah. And by this individual being this powerful, once again, they're looking for the child to be born. So they set up an entire system, a lab, and the weapons of chemicals of warfare, spiritual, mental, to find and poison this child before this child is born. And when this child is born, it's a system set up that will poison this child. It's warlock and witches putting out all this magic to cloud this child's mind, to keep this child unsure of itself, unconfident, to keep this child in check and in line before this child can really reveal itself as far as who this child is and what this child is here to do. It's a thought process. What if the government structures was gaining all this power to fight the last days of darkness? Because they have manipulated and deceived the entire population that the system itself is a system of darkness, and the Messiah is coming to judge and condemn the system of darkness for what it has done to Mother Nature, the human beings, to life. And if it's not stopped, the destruction of life, the destruction of a planet, that cannot happen. So there must be one to be sent in. And they clearly have blind you and have you waiting and looking for Yahshua to come back instead of the Son of Man. But Yahshua was never the Son of Man. It was a virgin birth. So he couldn't be the Son of Man. When you think, he said the Son of Man, that's going to be a birth between a male and female child. Someone amongst you that they've been waiting for, that they've been trying to poison, that they've been trying to sort out. That this individual was going to speak another language, a different prophecy, different knowledge, completely different from what's being shared and taught amongst the land of humanity. Because of the brainwash and the manipulation of religion, the Messiah comes to condemn the religion, to restore the power of religion to nature. Cross religion out and give the people nature, what they have been created and designed for. To open up the minds consciously of the MLK manipulation structures that has happened over humanity for thousands of years. Because they've been waiting for the Messiah. They're trying to poison the Messiah. We're in the time and the season of the Messiah. The truth of knowledge, creation, existence is being spread again. No longer falsehood teachings, falsehood religions, falsehood prosecutions to keep people locked in, away, in prison of their own physical body. The return of Messiah. The time is now.